Hey guys, welcome back to Steps to Survival. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Leatherman Rebar Multi-tool. Stay tuned. The tools included on the Leatherman Rebar are a 2.5-inch fine edge blade, a flathead screwdriver, or a large flathead screwdriver, an awl or leather punch. It can also drill holes in wood, a smaller flathead screwdriver. Then here we have a 2.5-inch file that has the double-sided file on one side and then just the one-sided file. It also has in the middle you can file wood notches or whatever. Here we have a 2.5-inch serrated blade. We have a can opener and / bottle opener. It also has wire strippers. We have here a wood saw that is 2.5 inches long. And finally we have this Phillips head screwdriver. And the reason it's so square is you can buy an attachment kit to it that has other screwdrivers on it. Up here we just have the normal needle nose pliers, as well as wire cutters. You'll have the soft wire cutters and then the hard wire cutters, and then here you have, and they are replaceable, so if you do damage these or you use them a lot, you can buy replacement for those. The tool comes with a nice leather sheath. As you can see, I've used this quite a bit now. It fits very well in the sheath, and the snap is really durable. I've snapped that and unsnapped it quite a bit, and it's still just as strong as it was when I first got it. Back here it has a belt loop, so you can put this on your belt and carry it with you wherever you go. The Leatherman Rebar is 3.5 inches long closed and 6 inches long open. Also, a tool I forgot to mention, it has 2 of these measurements on it, so if you do need to measure something, you can open your tool like so, and you can use it as a makeshift ruler. The Leatherman Rebar's pliers don't have a spring, so you have to put your finger in like this, and all the tools are locking using this back lock here. See, there's a notch it goes into, so you just push here and it unlocks the tool. So I've had the Leatherman Rebar for about 9 months now, and I have really just enjoyed it. And I think, for me, it's one of the best multi-tools, because it is one of the budget Leatherman multi-tools, if there is such a thing. And so, all the tools are accessible from the inside. Like a wave would have, you would close it and you could open it from right there or something, but it doesn't bother me. I just like the selection of tools. The one tool that's not on here is scissors, and it does. I do miss scissors sometimes. I wish they had them, but I've used all the long tools, the 2.5-inch tools. I've used them quite a bit actually. I didn't expect to use a file, but I've used that. quite a bit. A popular complaint about the Leatherman is that the knife, when you're using it, if you're like cutting food and it's like on a surface, like if you see right now, I won't be able to get down. Like if I'm cutting on this surface right now and I need to cut over here on a cutting board, then I won't be able to get my whole blade. It'll only be that much, about that much of my blade will hit the ground. And I've noticed that, and I did, if you saw my cutting the vegetables. But really, the only part of your blade you use is somewhere here that touches the ground to do food prep. So that's not a big thing, and if it is really that bad for you, you can hold the knife, the Leatherman, like this. Sometimes I do this without thinking about this. Just hold it like this, and then you'll get all of the blade. And it's not that uncomfortable, but when it is closed, the handle becomes a lot more comfortable. So I recommend holding it like this. And I think this knife is a great knife for bushcrafters as well as preppers because of its because it has the wood saw on it, not all, and as well that wood saw is very sharp for striking a ferro rod or other wood processing tasks. It also has this awl on it, and I've used this to drill in wood. It drills holes really well. I just really like this awl. It's heavy duty point, won't break, as well as the knife. The file can be used for notching. And I mean the can opener, I did use it. It's harder than a normal can opener, but still it works. And so I just really like this knife. It's really solid, this multi-tool, and I've been using it for everyday use. And actually I use it most times just around the home or when I'm out camping is when I usually use it. So it's a very useful knife. I've used it for different projects, bending stuff. The sheath on it, as I already discussed, is really well made. It's made in Mexico, which is interesting. Has this little logo here. It has these pins on the back. As you can see, it's kind of worn out because I've used it a lot, but the snap is just as strong as when I got it, and so yeah, that's great. Actually, I've retired this for a little while, and I've upgraded my sheath to this nylon sheath. As you can see, this one is a lot worse in quality-wise, at least in my opinion. The Velcro is fine, but other than that, it's not as good. But I like this sheath because I can store some extra items in with the Leatherman tool. So I'll show you how I usually carry this in a second. So this is how I usually carry my Leatherman. And I carry it with 4 other tools. So on this side right here, I have my ThruNite TI3 with this is not the pocket clip it comes with, but this is a nice mini flashlight that's very bright, 120 lumens. So that always comes in handy. On this side, I have just a pen, and this is a zebra pen, a zebra telescoping pen. I really love this pen. I've used it a lot, but it hasn't. The ink still works, and I haven't had to change the cartridge. And then I have my lighter here, and this can be used either for camping, for starting fire, or for other things you would do around the house, like cinching some rope or something like that, and of course the Leatherman. So my conclusion on the Leatherman Rebar is that it's a great multi-tool for all kinds of outdoor enthusiasts, such as Boy Scouts, bushcrafters, and campers. It's also great for preppers who want to put this in their survival kits or bug-out bags. It's also great just as a home multi-tool, so you don't have to take your toolbox out every time you need to repair something. I think everyone should carry a multi-tool, and the Leatherman Rebar is a great place to start. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video and it gave you some input on the Leatherman Rebar Multi-tool. Check out my other videos, like this video, comment in the comment box below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time on Steps to Survival.